What's up, fellas? Jomar here from Paces Gaming. I'm here with my boy Wolf, and we're just gonna talk a little bit about our pick and roll defense. You know what things we look at, tendencies, adjustments, stuff like that. And yeah, we'll jump right into it. We got a couple clips from our previous Pro-Am series, and yeah, let's go. Let's go see what happens. So this is the first clip. The scenario right here. As soon as they catch it right here, I'm looking, right? Wolf got great. Right now, there's a great positioning by Wolf. He got great bump. So with the pick and roll already started pretty good. So they're going to recognize it, and they're going to just basically try to reset, which is a normal thing. You know, when you got good pressure, they may try to reset. Right here, I'm telling Wolf, let's Trapper. Trapper, get that double team animation. So when we try to do that, Wolf gets an animation where he gets a little bump out of position. And, I got to recognize that. And at that point, we just make a full switch, and it worked out, And that's just it wasn't like obviously full pick and roll, but I wanted to show you guys, that sometimes you got something in your mind, and you gotta recognize reaction time has to be on point. Wolf gets an animation where he can't control; he just player gets bumble out of position, And at that point, you just gotta recognize it, right? But that was just a quick, simple place to start with. I got. The next one is on 122. Okay, we start with a press. We always pressing, always communicating nonstop. If we're gonna switch, if we're gonna play size. If we're playing normal defense where he just plays whatever he wants and I'll react to him. So it's always good to be on point on communication. As a center, right here, this is normal defense. This is our normal pick and roll defense. There's no adjustments right here. There's no play size. There's no predetermined switches. Nothing like that. I'm gonna try to pause it right here. Wolf is playing right here. Wolf is playing his defense, but I can recognize he's playing a little bit more of his left hip. So he's playing more of a left side. So no need for me to be, super aggro over here. So I'm just trying to see what's going on. I see him still on his left hip. So I recognize that I'm playing middle. This is no predetermined stuff. This is not me saying, okay, play left, I'm playing middle. This is just me recognizing it. And Wolf reaches and gets out of position. As soon as I see Wolf reach out of position right there, trying to get the steal, at that point, it's really going to be tough for him to recover, especially if the center slips it immediately. And that's when I call the switch, right? So I call the switch so I can get the bump. Wolf recognizes super quickly. He gets a step-by-step with the center. Now they got nothing, right? So that was pretty good defense right there, Wolf. What do you think?
No, I agree. I think you nailed it. I reached. I kind of got out of position. And then we left you on the island, clamped up.
Yeah, I had to show this one, Wolf,
Yeah, that's a good play. That's a great play by you.
We swing,
everybody's swinging.
And they get 3 seconds.
I think a way we could have took that a step further, we could rewind it. Like yesterday, our team defense was not as good as it should be. But once this happens, a better way we could have done, you can keep playing it. So I try to reach right here because I saw that little animation. I was a little late to it. So you got to see right here. What I could do is I could switch with Lav.
Yeah.
I can tell Lav is our power forward. I can tell Lav, hey, Lav, go to the paint, go. And he's going to be on the center. Then I go to the corner. That can give us a better opportunity to get the rebound because Jomar plays an amazing one-on-one defense with the guard. And then as you can see, the center, he's kind of glitchy for this. He holds B when the ball's in the air. You can see he's holding B right here. He holds B again, and I can't get a box out. So there's a long board, but everybody swings, we rotating, and we get to 3 seconds. So, but a way we could make that better is if I switch with Lav, and Lav has a better opportunity to box in out and get the rebound. So
yeah, that's a good point right there. I think stuff like that. It only takes a matter of a second. Yeah. If you do it late and Lav, maybe the miscommunication or whatever, it may be a wide open 3. And it's not good. It's not easy to do. But great point right there to make it perfect. But when you do switch defense, I think that's a main point, like Wolf said. Once you switch your center with your lock, and let's say, for example, like right there, the center just stays on the block because you got a mismatch on the top of the key. At that point, you should at least 80% of the time be like, try to find where your power forward is. And if he's close to the standing block animation by the center, if it's the same side, might as well just go. Because 100%. At that point, if the PG does not throw a lob in that specific moment, that's it. It's over. It's no mismatches. The only mismatch will be the top of the key, and then that's it. That's the rotation to be finished on that specific adjustment. So we start a little bit on the press. That's the no smoke I would say default
the team
defense.
was very patient, though. We could not get any pressure. Point guard did a good job of.
Okay. Great defense so far. They only got 8 seconds, and they're doing some rear wrap. He shoots some media. He misses it. He dribbled for basically a whole 16 seconds. And that was just great defense. Solid defense right here. This is a good example of, again, just me and Wolf trying to play off each other. And as you can see right here, he got great bump, but still with the game, the way the game is with blinders, I still gotta be on point when when I see this animation where he gets like a little crab on the side, because that's how you get the blinders, right? So I recognize that, and I just go up a little bit on that midi. Wolf is talking to me nonstop right there. We're both kind of out of position, but I know he's looking for the midi so the center can get the easy slip. So I'm here. I'm trusting Wolf right here. Wolf's telling me I'm back. Trust me. And he gets to get in front of him. Once he's in front of him, everything is good. So that's a really good show and defense right there. Show and recover. And they just end up doing a whole wrap just to get Wolf out of the PG. Wolf was getting great bump. That's just a simple, show and get back type of defense. I think that's probably the most known defense you can see in the pick and roll. I think you would expect, obviously this year with the phase, you can say there is a lot of like heavy play high and switching. But if you go back to previous 2Ks, I think that is the best way to show how defense on the pick and roll is usually played every year. Every year at the start of 2K, that's how it's played until you recognize more of the game. It's a heavy, I'm gonna play high for you, I'm gonna show for you for that 1 or 2 seconds, and then you get back and I get back to my center, right? And that was a prime example of that.
I want to talk about
every year.
Yeah, one thing you can rewind. So you see, like we played great defense for about 15 seconds. You could say maybe he had a midi, but it's kind of still a tough shot. Yeah, maybe he had the lob, but lob was there. So right here, when they wrap, like I call switch immediately, and I just say this because a lot of like maybe some people will follow it or whatever, but I'm a big believer in like once the shot clock is low, if I see it's like under 9 to 7 seconds, and they call a wrap, I'm calling a switch no matter what. Because I feel like it's easier, and the shot clock is so low that they have to make a play quickly. So if I follow right there, it'll probably be a 3. So yeah, it's just something, when the shot clock's low, don't be afraid to switch with your teammates. Trust your teammates. And yeah, that's just something I wanted to say.
Yeah, I mean that is a great point. Only 8 seconds on the shot clock. Wolf recognizes the wrap quickly. He's on position. I see a little bit of the screen by the center. I'm there just in case for the pass in the lane. And at that point, you just gotta trust Keena. You gotta trust Lav. He did like a whole in around basically NFL to the other side of the court. But at that point, like I said, he dribbled for basically a whole 16 seconds, 18, 16 seconds, and I mean he missed the wide open midi. He at that point he probably blinking and stuff like that. So that's great defense by us right there. The next play I wanted to show. Now, again, I've shown you guys, you guys saw the hedging, which is called the hedge. Hedge for Wolf. He got back on the pick and roll defense. We're good. Hedge and show. I showed you guys the full, switch scenario where at that point, you call out the switch. Your lock recognizes it. He disengages. There's also, they're playing sides at late game. But this is what I wanted to show right here. This one's going to be painful, y'all. I'll show you the good ones. I'm going to show you the bad ones, too. This is going to be painful for me and Wolf because this is a big play in the game. And it's part of it. It happens. It happens to the best of us right here. Let me creep them on a little. We scored. So right here, y'all, we get a 3. It's only 50 seconds in the game, right? So we're up 3. I mean, at this point, a lot of people I know will probably say play sides, no 3s, right? But I have 100% trust on Wolf, 100% trust on our defense, and I'm a big believer on like not giving out, easy points when you don't have to. We've been playing great defense the whole game, and I trust Wolf and me to react to what's going on the court and get that defensive stuff, right? So, but still some things happen, right? So right here, I'm gonna show you guys no press, so we can get on that pick and roll defense. We'll get good bump, and I'm just looking at him. They try to get out of the ball right here. So right here, just normal defense, and he gets a wide open 3 on the wing right there. So here we do not decide to play sides. I am still talking to Wolf because I thought at this moment I thought it was gonna be like a 5-out scenario where they try to just not get on the pick and roll because we've been playing great pick and roll defense, right? And if I go pause by pause, you guys can see again, same as the first clip I show you guys. I'm reacting to Wolf, right? So again, this is not us playing sides. So at the end of the day, it was a mistake. Maybe at this point, maybe we should have said no threes.
No threes.
But again, I say it. I'm a big believer on our defense, so I got that trust on it. And it's part of it. It's part of the pains and the gains. You live with it, you die with it. So as I showed you in the first clip, when Wolf was playing the left hip, I was ready on the middle. So same thing right here. I'm reacting to Wolf. I'm still in the 3-point line up, because I'm not trying to give up a 3. And Wolf, I see Wolf on the right hip of the guy. So I move my step a little bit to the middle, right? And this is where the pain happens. Wolf maybe took one step in. Maybe he doesn't even took one step in. Maybe the center make a good screen. He moved towards Wolf's body, and he got like the worst animation possible, which is the animation that you basically switch sides.
Yeah.
And at that specific moment, the PG got the dribble to the right wing, right? And I know this is not something like he didn't react to Wolf moving. It was something he did before. There's a high chance if Wolf doesn't get stuck on the screen, there's a big bump right here, and we probably clamp it up. But he basically moved at the same time. Wolf got screened. Now Wolf's on the left. I took a step up to the middle when I saw Wolf playing that right wing. And at this point, we're done. At this point, the only way we can get defense on here is that Sav plays it. And we're hoping that either he base it or me and Wolf just sprint to the corner. Hopefully we get like a demon jump, right? But this is just a scenario where, it was tough, right? And it's a big possession, This is to show you guys that even the high-level pros and the best pick and roll duo in the league, we can make mistakes too. This I agree 100%. Like I said, our pick and roll defense is top tier. Second to none. We've clamped up the top of the top. This is something that happens. This is up 3 with 40 seconds left, and we give up a 3. So show you guys. It's not gonna be perfect every time. It's gonna be mistakes going on. You can't think of your head, oh, we're gonna play great defense every time. This is a team defense, and most of the time you require 5 people to be great. And right here, me and Wolf were really, safe on like trust us right here. Let us work, let us die, and it didn't work out. It happens, and yeah, it was painful. Definitely, they tied the game up. They ended up going to OT. Or winning it in the last second in OT. So it was definitely a tough one. So, that's just a little bit I wanted to show you guys on the pick and roll. I would say there's three layers to the pick and roll, Wolf. I would say we got the switch defense, right? Mm-hmm. We got the show and get back defense. Yep. And then you got the basically predetermined, play sides. He goes left, I got him. He goes right, you got him, which is kind of like a switch defense. But at the same time, you got to be on point because you are playing sides. So if the center recognizes his slips, you got to be on point on that too. So those are the 3 main probably defenses we play on pick and roll. And obviously, the last one is just when I'm just saying, hey, Wolf, do your thing, and I'm going to react to you. And I say, I'll be honest, that one works the more often than other ones, where you just reaction time. I think me and Wolf are really good reactionary defenders, and we don't predetermine too much. But yeah, those are the 3 defenses that we play on the pick and roll for you guys out there. I'll try to show you a couple clips of that, the switching, the hedging, and getting back, and even mistakes that happen when you guys are trying to play the defense. It's not going to be perfect. You gotta hope you get good animations. You don't get a big body. You don't get ankle broken. I can show you guys a play where we play great defense for 10 seconds and Wolf gets ankle broken with a step back, and now the play is dead. That's just tough of it, but it's part of it. So that's our pick and roll defense. I hope these 3 clips and our little of our explanation helped you guys. If you got any questions on the comments, go ahead and shoot below. No doubt about it. We're gonna be there to help you guys. I'm gonna be looking at the comments. So yeah, that's us. That's Spaces Gaming. Appreciate y'all's support. Make sure to subscribe and like. This is WoLF and Jomar, and we out, man.